Have you ever known that Indonesia has a variety of uniqueness? Have you ever known about annual tradition in Indonesia called Mudik? Have you ever known this wonderful country have more than 700 languages?
Well, if you haven't, you will know more about Indonesia after checking this video. Let's get started.
Indonesia is the biggest archipelago in the world. Indonesia has over than 18,000 islands. The big islands in Indonesia are Kalimantan, Sumatra, Sulawesi, Java, and Papua. Half of Indonesia's population lives in Java. Yes, we can estimate how crowded the Indonesians are in Java. Indonesia has the largest Muslim population in the world. Islam is the majority religion in Indonesia. According to Wikipedia, 89.70% populations in Indonesia are Muslim. Then it is understandable how lively Indonesia will be when the big day of Islam arrives. Indonesia has the largest Buddhist temple in the world. Borobudur is the name of the famous largest Buddhist temple in the world. It was founded by Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles in 1814. Evidence suggests that Borobudur was built in the 9th century during Shailendra dynasty. It is one that makes Indonesia unique with its history. Komodo dragon. Komodo dragon is the biggest lizard in the world. It only found in Komodo Island, Indonesia, and now Komodo is considered as protected animal. So if you're curious about what a Komodo dragon looks like, then come to Indonesia. Batik is a typical of Indonesia. Batik is one of Indonesia's unique heritage. It is a cloth art that has different type and patterns. They made with difficult techniques, which are why batik costs expensive. Batik already recognized by UNESCO as a masterpiece of oral and intangible heritage of humanity.
Indonesia has so many attractive native plants that only exist here, such as Indonesian black orchid from Papua and Kalimantan, Rafflesia arnoldi and Titan arum from Sumatra, Mangifera casturi from Kalimantan, Makassar ebony tree and rainbow eucalyptus tree from Sulawesi, Javanese edelweiss, white jasmine, moon orchid, and many more. Indonesia has so many languages. There are so many other local languages besides Bahasa Indonesia. Currently, there are around 700 living languages in Indonesia. There are many races or tribes that live in one island, and of course, each tribe has its own unique language. For example, in Java, there are more than one language being spoken. In Bandung, West Java, people speak Sundanese. In Yogyakarta, people speak Javanese. In Ponorogo, East Java, they also speak Javanese but in Ponorogo dialect. And even in Yogyakarta, there are many different dialects being spoken too. Acculturation of many religions creates a unique culture. In Indonesia, there are Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, Konghucu, Christianity, and other beliefs. The cultures of each religion mingle with each other and create a unique culture from these combinations. For example, there is Menara Kudus Mosque as a result of Islamic and Hinduism acculturation, Chengho Mosque as a result of Islamic and Konghucu acculturation, Ganjuran Church as a result of Catholicity and Java Hinduism acculturation, and Jembrana Church as a result of Christianity and Bali Hinduism acculturation. Strange ancient rituals are still practiced and preserved. In some regions, there are strange and spooky ancient rituals that are still practiced, such as the teeth sharpening tradition or krik gigi in Mentawai, the ancient martial art of self-stabbing or debus in Banten, and the jumping tradition or Fahombo in Nias.
Talking while eating is prohibited. In Indonesia, talking while eating considered as impolite because your food can gush out from your mouth, and talking while eating can also cause choking. So, we better to avoid that by eat quietly. Eating with their hand. In Indonesia, you can easily find people who enjoy their eating with their hand instead of using spoon. Perhaps according to the other country's culture, this kind of habit is disgusting. But for Indonesians, eating with their hands are just the way to enjoy their foods. Some of you may think that hands are dirty and unthinkable to eat straight with just hand. But the truth is, they really wash their hand before eating. Eating is not complete without rice. Westerners love to eat bread. Their stomachs can be full just by eating bread. But not for Indonesian. They will not feel full if they have not eaten rice. There is no certain reasons, it's just pure habit. Indonesians greet others with shaking their hands. Greeting between two people of the same gender usually involve a handshake. But there are some devout Muslims might prefer not touch people on the opposite gender. So they will just put their hands in front of their chest in a prayer position as a sign of respect. Annually go for mudik. An overwhelming majority of Indonesians are Muslims, and they celebrate Idul Fitri every year. The most popular way to celebrate Idul Fitri is by gathering with extended family and performing religious rituals together, typically in the family's hometown. And the term mudik might come from Javanese phrase mulai dhisik that have meaning go home for a while after migrating to somewhere.
Indonesia has many natural disasters. Indonesia is a country that is known as a troubled natural disasters country. This wonderful country located on the three active plates of the world, namely the Indo-Australian, Eurasian, and Pacific plates. Indonesia is also lies on the path of the Pacific Ring of Fire, which causes frequent earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Indonesia's tropical climate also affects natural phenomena that have high rainfall, thus making the risk of landslide greater. Wow, a little make frighten humans to visit Indonesia, but it'll be fine. Many Indonesians still believe in shaman. Shamans contain black magic, which is still widely used by Indonesians to get their own benefits. They believe that shaman has a severe magic power to help healing from disease, fulfill someone's wish, or as means of getting rich. That is the weirdest, but that's the fact. Relax about their time. It doesn't mean that Indonesians not respect about the time. It's just that they're more relaxed or enjoy the passage of time. Even though that Indonesians are often being late in an appointment, and within their daily lives, it seems to go over slower than in other parts of the world. Riding motorcycle billions together. Yeah, it is a unique habit of Indonesian people. They generally ride motorbikes in 3-4 passenger or even more. Not feel cramped or restless, but they did feel joyful and happy. They are not even afraid of slipping or falling. It is really confuses foreigners, but possible to try. Cross the road carelessly. Indonesians cross the road as they please wherever they want, regardless the zebra cross. Usually they only wave their hand when crossing the street, which means asking for passing vehicles to stop for a while. It is one of the reasons there are many misadventures in Indonesia.
After watching this video, what do you think about Indonesia? Is there any interesting facts about Indonesia that you know? Anyways,
Thank you for watching our video. Bye bye.